feel like every token in the DeFi space is migrating from a V1 to a V2, a V2 to a V3, even a V3 to a V4. It's been a common occurrence here in the DeFi space. And now we're going to be talking about Saitama and whether or not they should migrate from a V1 to a V2. I'm going to be giving my thoughts. I'm going to be asking your thoughts in the comments. If you're part of the Wolfpack, you know what to do. Smash that like button and let's get into the video today. So Max Hernandez, aka Max Equation, who's I believe he's the CTO, he's an engineer on the Saitama team. He was the one tasked with building out Saitamask and doing everything on the back end. He tweeted this out last night. He said there may have been a misunderstanding today and some info taken out of context. Nothing for Saitama V2 has been confirmed. Someone asked about the possibility, and I stated we have looked at the pros and cons, but nothing definitive. If decided, will be announced officially. So a few things I want to take note here for Saitama. Their current tokenomics are set up like this. 2% of every transaction goes to the holders in the form of reflections. So that's on the buy and sell. And 2% of every transaction on the buy and sell is burned. So 4% total, which is pretty low comparably considered in the DeFi space. Now, I started covering Saitama back in July. And at that time in July, the current team of owners, Russell, Max, Namtran, Aaron, and Gabe, and Steve Rocket Crypto at the time had already taken over this contract. Now, I believe this contract and this token was started from another lady and maybe even a team. And then I think that they sold it to the current team. I'm not sure if they actually sold it, but I'm pretty sure they sold it to the current team. But at the time, the contract was already renounced. So what does that mean? When a contract's renounced, you can't make any changes to the contract. There's benefits. There's also negatives to this. One of the negatives is that you can't make any changes, right? So right now, the tokenomics are set up. And I think one thing that's hindering Saitama, or they're saying, is that there's no marketing wallet. So there's no marketing wallet. They want a marketing wallet. And in order to do that, they would have to migrate from a V1 to a V2. So my only thing, if the Saitama dev team and the community is not happy with the current tokenomics and how it's set up, then I think that they should migrate. But my only ask is, if they do migrate, and I'll just tell you my experience, I've been a part of a lot of good migrations. I've been a part of a lot of decent migrations. I've been a part of a lot of okay migrations, and I've been a part of a lot of shitty migrations. And when I say been a part of, I mean I'm a holder of the tokens that have done these migrations. Now, I will say, if they want to make this change in this migration, that they use a reputable company like 𝗪𝗧𝗪. 𝗪𝗧𝗪 is a platform. They also have a bunch of decentralized applications. One of their dApps is 𝗪migrate. Now, 𝗪𝗧𝗛 just used 𝗪𝗧𝗪 and 𝗪migrate for their migration, and it was the smoothest migration I've ever seen. It took me about 3 minutes to transfer my V1 tokens to my V2 tokens. The migration went live on the exact time, and you saw the price of 𝗪𝗧𝗛 skyrocket because it was so seamless. Like I said, I've been a part of a lot of shitty migrations where it's taken me weeks to even understand how to migrate it. I'm serious. Like there's some platforms out there that are pretty bad. So my only thing is, if Saitama and the dev team, they get together, even with the community, maybe they take a vote, make it like a DAO, and ask the community about the migration. They use a good company like 𝗪𝗪𝗪 and give people ample amount of time, because you want to give people enough time, like 𝗪𝗧𝗛 did. They gave people weeks to prepare themselves for migration, and it was seamless. But there's ways that you can make a migration smooth and seamless, and then there's other ways where it can actually hurt the project. And I've seen it happen quite a bit. Not enough information out there, not enough time to be prepared, not using the right company. So that's my ask. And right now, I would say I've seen this token pop up, and I've seen a lot of people talk about it. I haven't really done too much research on it, the commission, but essentially their tokenomics are set up in which 2% of every transaction, you can see here in the bottom right-hand corner, 2% of every buy and sell goes to the Saitama marketing wallet. Now, I don't know if the Saitama dev team is partnered with the commission, or if the commission just came out and was like, hey, we're going to help out Saitama. It'll probably be good because we'll get some holders. People will want to put money into our project because we're giving to the marketing wallet. I don't know if that happened. But my only thing is if the marketing wallet is the biggest issue and Saitama wants to, have an actual marketing wallet, then I wouldn't rely on the commission to do so, unless they are part owner of the commission, which I don't know. I don't know if they own it. I don't know if they even have a part of it. I don't know if the commission just popped out of nowhere and was like, hey, let's just do this as our use case to give back to Saitama. But I wouldn't rely on an external third-party company to provide our marketing, unless you know who these guys are and you're behind the project. So if Saitama wants to change their tokenomics, which that's going to be up to the community, that's going to be up to the dev team, I think that's a fair idea. I just want to say that there's ways to do it. And one of the best ways and best companies I've seen do it is 𝗪𝗪𝗪 using their 𝗪migrate. So I want to ask you guys, what do you think about this? Do you want to see Saitama migrate their tokens to a V2? Do you want to see them implement different tokenomics? If so, comment yes or no below. Let me know why. Let me know if you want to see a marketing wallet. Let me know if you want to see the reflections getting rid of. Let me know if you want to see any changes here for Saitama. My vote is kind of I can say yes either way. I think the tokenomics are good as they are, but if they want to implement a marketing wallet and make some changes, then go ahead and do it. A lot of tokens migrate to V2. There's always benefits of having your contract renounced, and I think they should do a vote with the community. They should put a poll on the official Saitama Twitter page or do some sort of a vote, see what the community wants to know, and then just make the best decision for the company and the token moving forward. So my thoughts are, I'm kind of on the fence. Like, they can keep the tokenomics, or if they want to change it, the community does, I'll ride with that too. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you want to see Saitama move to a V2? Leave a comment below, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Thanks so much, everybody.